Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. I'm Chet Yoder as we are here in the conclusion of this two-game series between the Mudbugs and the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So glad to have you with us here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. The Mudbugs, well, they've fallen on hard times after a 5-3 defeat last night in a game where, well, it felt like they could have found a way to win. They found a way to lose as they gave up 4 goals in the third period, 3 unanswered at the end, and they ended up losing the game 5-3. A tough loss for Bushler between the pipes, and really just a tough loss altogether, despite jumping out to a quick 2-0 lead, scoring 2 goals in 109 apart. Tyler Bell was good in his Mudbug debut as a blue liner. The Mudbugs are going to have to shuffle up the lines again and look for some solutions and try to find a win, as they are now in the midst of a 3-game losing streak, winless in their last 3, 0-2-1, and that puts them last place in the South Division. They still have games in hand above most of the teams, but they're at 10 points right now, 4-5-2 on the season, 1 point behind El Paso, 2 points behind Corpus, but they've played 3 less games than Corpus, so lots of time to turn it around, but they're going to have to hurry up before time starts to run out, as an old coach used to tell me. We'll talk to Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Gavin Morgan after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Ice Rays. Second game of this 2-game set coming your way in just a little bit from the American Bank Center. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. Mudbugs now in the midst of a 3-game losing streak, and we're joined by Mudbugs Associate Head Coach Gavin Morgan. And Coach, the team gets off to a fast start. It seemed like it was a good sign. Where did it go wrong?
Well, I think that we got off to a good lead and playing the right way in the first 7 minutes of the game and found some success, and then the success became a little hard to handle, in the sense that we got outside of our structure, and once we got outside of our structure, we started to play a little sloppy and ended up hanging on to what we needed to hang on to and finding a way to continue with a lead into the third period, and then we gave up 4 goals in that third period, and it made it a real struggle for us, and didn't have the aptitude to come back and stay in the game. So it was tough, but hopefully a learning lesson that we'll get back at it tonight.
As a coach, you're obviously always looking for a fast start. Is it a mental battle when you get those too early? Do you feel like maybe there is a little bit of, I guess, the proverbial foot off the gas pedal, a sit back and relax kind of mode when you jump out to a 2-0 lead and everything was looking good on the scoreboard at that time. Is it a mental battle?
I think that the mental battle starts within each of us as you get into the game, and you have to be willing to stay within yourself, compete with yourself to maintain the game that you're playing. We want our players to play our game and have the other team respond to how we play versus worry too much about what they're doing and respond to them. We want to understand their play and then play our game within ourselves. And we got away from that last night. We've struggled quite a bit this year trying to find our structure. A lot of new players and a lot of guys not having played structured hockey before, and even some of our older players have struggled with it a little bit. But hopefully we're going to find that and starts tonight to do so.
What did you think about Tyler Bell? He made his debut on the blue line alongside Davis Cockler.
I think that Tyler Bell showed some offensive prowess. I thought he was good at the offensive blue line. I thought that he's played a little too risky for where we are. But like we said, he's been out for a long time with a nagging injury from the previous year, first game, and in what would arguably be a year and some time. So, but I like some of the things that he showed. I definitely do. He's a fantastic kid, fantastic human being, and wants to be better and get better. And he has some tools that we need. And so there were parts of it that was exciting. And I mean, a lot of the positional mistakes and things that came along with last night's game kind of are exemplified with a loss. But that being said, there was a lot of good things that he did as well that I think bode real well for him.
With Volkema, Fetchko, and Brimmer, those three, they generated a couple of goals. Did you see the chemistry that you wanted to see with those three?
I saw chemistry, but no consistency. I think that there's three talented players on that line, and they need to find a way to build a little bit of a bond, chemically, maybe covalently, and allow themselves to grow together. There's a lot of skill in there, and then there is a lot of hard work. I think that once they find their way together and kind of understand how each other plays a bit more, it could be a dangerous combination, and it's something that we're hoping will grow.
What's so tough about these games is I saw Bushler visibly upset. I know you're high on him, and I know the whole organization is behind him. Did you feel like he was able to handle did you feel like the game kind of went against him, or I guess you can say, I know he put a lot of blame on himself after the game?
Well, I think one thing is coming down anytime you have a short side goal scored on you and coming down the wing, it's hard for a goalie to handle. It should be a pretty routine save. But that being said, Bush made the one save that he had to make to keep us where we were, and that's what you ask a goalie to do. Bush is a very calm, very poised goaltender. He plays the game the right way, and I know if you talk to our expert Coach Richie Perrant, you'll know that he's a good goalie, and all our faith and everything. We know how good Bush is, and we're behind him 1,000%, not even 100%. And your team has to play well in front of you. You might be the last line of defense and let the last goal in, but there are quite a few things that happened previous to that to put you in a really vulnerable situation, and we can't let that happen in front of them.
Before I let you go, just to dumb it down, what's the biggest key tonight?
The biggest key is for us to play Mudbug hockey, to find consistency in our game and get back to basics. We're not a team and don't want to be a team that plays in our D zone and then tries to play in the neutral zone. We want to play through those zones and get into the offensive zone where we can bring our creative juices out and allow us to make the plays that we're talented enough to make.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's the final game of this two-game series, and the Whataburger starting lineups are as follows. First for the Corpus Christi Ice Rays, head coach by Mike Lisi and assistant coach Darius Ratajczewski. At left wing will be number 20, Oliver Stumple. At center will be number 15, Charlie Merkley. And on the right wing will be number 22, Dylan Contreras. On defense will be number 9, Kevin O'Keefe, and number 2, Jane Jensen. In net, only making his second start for the Ice Rays, will be number 1, Stefan Carney. He is 0-1. He lost his only game that he played in, so he will be making his second start between the pipes tonight against the Bugs. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coach by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Gavin Morgan, assistant and goaltending coach Rich Perron. At left wing will be number 7, Connor Gato. At center will be number 22, Timofey Koklachev. And on the right wing will be number 18, Garrett Steele. On defense will be number 5, Trenton Heidi. And number 4, Davis Gockler. And making the start in nets, he's had an up and down start between the pipes, kind of like a roller coaster that the Mudbugs are riding right now to begin this season. From Northwood, Ohio, number 31, Devin Bulback. The numbers on the 6'4", 194-pounder are as follows. He's 2-2-1 with a 2.40 goals against and a .902 save percentage. But if you talk to him, he knows he needs to be better. He wants to be better. And, of course, this is a big, big game for him as he looks to help the Mudbugs snap this 3-game losing streak. And if you put it in perspective, last year the Mudbugs only had one 3-game losing streak all season, and it was that New Mexico trip that we'd like to forget about. So the Mudbugs are trying to snap out of the funk and try to grab the win tonight as they conclude this 2-game series in Corpus Christi. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. I like the barbecue chicken strip sandwich. You put a little extra spicy ketchup. I like to throw a little Louisiana hot sauce in there too, just maybe even extra spicier. Whataburger, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs Hockey also brought to you by Coors Light, the official beer of Chill and the Claws Up. Coors Light, a refreshing beverage of Mudbugs Hockey. We'll take one last quick break and then bring you the starting lineups, or rather the national anthem and the opening puck drop. After these messages, this is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center as the Ice Rays make their way out into the ice. Want to remind our fans, our next home games are not going to be till December 3rd and 4th, but you want to be sure to join us. It'll be Christmas-themed weekend and Teddy Bear Toss Night at Hirsch Coliseum, George's Pond. You don't want to miss it because the Mudbugs will have a Teddy Bear Toss Night. They'll have all kinds of fun stuff in the Christmas theme, and you can get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094. or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com and be a part of a lot of the fun. The Mudbugs take on the Amarillo Wranglers, and you don't want to miss it. Once again, that will be our next home set, December 3rd and 4th. Mudbugs will be in Amarillo next weekend for a 2-game tilt to begin the month of November. That'll be at the Budweiser bullpen. A couple of 7:05 puck drops. We'll have the action here with our 6:50 Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame shows as this long road trip for the Bugs continues up to Amarillo. Mudbugs in their black and teal jerseys. They'll be skating from left to right. Amarillo in their tan-colored red and blacks. They'll be skating from right to left. And now we ask that you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Another sensational rendition of tonight's national anthem. Mudbugs got off to a fast start last night, and then were trying to hold on to dear life when it all came apart in the third. They had a very long, dynamic workout this morning, an intensive film session to try to straighten things out and get this ship right back on the right track. They didn't play last weekend, and the coaches felt like they didn't play well enough last night, and they'll have to be better. And, of course, it'll start at the goaltending position with Devin Bulback between the pipes. Lots of accountability being taken by the players, of course, led by the captain, Garrett Steele, who is none too happy about this start, and he wears a lot of that blame on his shoulders, as a leader should. And he'll be in the starting lineup along with Koklachev and Gato. No natural center. They call it the old helicopter line. No center, three wingers. It'll be Koklachev and Charlie Merkley for the Landers' opening puck drop. Face-off won there by Koklachev. Heidi onto the near side there to Gockler. Up ahead there to Steele. Steele now will bank it on back to Heidi. He'll bounce it off the far side boards. Puck now played around the far half boards. Picked up there by Heidi. He'll just fork it back over to Gockler. The Georgia native could not get it on the stick of Koklachev. Now along to the far side, Merkley will mail it into the Shreveport zone. Slowed down there by Bulback. He'll sling it around the near side boards. Puck chopped back out to center. Picked up there by Merkley along to the far side. Hard hit there as Keefe took a big hit along the far side there by Gato when we get a whistle. And it looks like the puck came out of play. Just 34 seconds in. Oh, check that. That was, oh, wait a minute here. Corpus Christi trying to get a substitution. And they will not be able to do that. It was an icing on Corpus Christi. Face-off to the right of Stefan Carney, making his second start between the pipes for Corpus Christi. Now from the right point, Mitchell will just squeak it into that near corner. Now along to the near side. Along now, Seitz will just slap it back out to center. Volkema, Fetchko, and Brimmer are your forwards. This is the line that's got to get going. This is the machine that really kind of drives these forwards for the Mudbugs. And Gavin Morgan said in our pregame show he saw chemistry but not consistency with these three, and he wants to see a little bit more of that. Brimmer, who had a goal last night along with Volkman, they have the puck chopped in front, just under the stick. And now Brimmer got slowed down there by Kearney along to the far half wall, held in there from the point, walks the line, Haller to drive, and it got blocked in front. It might have got a piece of Kearney's glove, and it goes behind the cage of Kearney, now along the left side. Puck now gulfed off the far side boards and in deep into the Mudbug zone. It's fetched down there by Hallard, the New Jersey native, to the far side, has it over to Copri. Copri now along the near side boards, up ahead there to Jake Mack. He'll jolt it back out to center. Along to the, oh boy, rubbed off on the back, and he is slow to get up. That looked like it was Onstadt. Now along to the far side, that's Simpson. Simpson carefully saddles it back over to Copri, and he'll just drop it back to Hallard. Hallard now up ahead the middle of the ice. Simpson will just twist it into the far corner. Picked up there by Sedlacek. He'll sling it around to the near side half boards to the right point. Picked up there by Gockler. Now to the left point over to Heidi. Heidi has it, does a little dance move, comes around the far circle, back up top, high slot drive, and it gets blocked. Gockler has it now to the left point, back to Mitchell. Quick wrister there by Heidi, in and out of the glove of Kearney. Now it rolls to the far corner, picked up there by Morse, and now it's taken back out there by Corpus Christi, and they'll be able to pitchfork that baby all the way down. That was Casey on the flip job. Puck now dumped back into the Ice Ray zone, but it goes down the length for icing. Just 2:34 gone by here in the opening frame. This first period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Now a long quick shot goes wide of Bulback. That was a shot there by Jensen. Puck now roulette wheeled around the far side boards, back out to center. Kicking it around there is Sedlacek now from the right wing, picked up there by Morse. Morse nudges it up ahead there to Sedlacek. Sedlacek will just rim it in behind the cage of Kearney, now picked up there by Jensen. Jensen will go to the right side. Puck now just kind of lobbed back into the Mudbug zone, but it'll go down the length for icing. Hope all our Mudbugs fans are enjoying tonight's broadcast from the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. There was a lot of discussion on who the Mudbugs were going to start between the pipes tonight. There was even discussion of Bushler going back-to-back. And, of course, Bulback and Bushler have kind of gone split up the weekends. Now behind the cage of Kearney. Now rimmed around to the right point over to Mitchell. Mitchell now will just knock it in behind the cage. Picked up there by Koklachev. Koklachev has it now along the far corner. The Russian Bear's got it. Russian Bear drives the net. Now behind the net. Throws it back up top to Mitchell. Mitchell walks the line. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by the Ice Rays. Boy, that Ice Rays bench was not happy. I believe Mitchell might have taken it out of that blue line. It was close. And now Coach Soupy wants some new forwards. He'll go back to Fetchko, Brimmer, and Volkema. Face-off won there by the Ice Rays. Played back out to center. Hard hit there as Brimmer and Volkema sandwiched Merkley up pretty good there. And now along to the far side. Now a quick wrister goes wide from the left point there by Doherty. Along to the near corner. Hard hit. Staying with it there is Mitchell behind the cage. Try to fetch it on over to Fetchko. Held in there to Doherty. Quick shot. Left pad save made there by Kearney. Now along to the left side. Picked up there by Stumple. And Stumple will just love tap that baby into the Shreveport zone. Slowed down there by Bulback. Uh-oh. Oh, no, a giveaway. Quick shot goes wide. Backhand shot. Oh, what a left pad save made there by Bulback. He might have got a piece of it as the Mudbugs had trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. Oh, just a nightmare averted thanks to Bulback and the Bugs. Boy, Coach Soupy has had a lot of stress in his life. Of course, with the sickness of his wife, Miss Shanda Campbell, who we have our hearts and prayers set out for. And Coach Soupy doesn't need any more stress like that. That was, that could have been a disaster. Along to the far side, Simpson. Shot gets blocked. It's Simpson, Onstott. Well, why don't they shuffle up the lines here? Far side. Simpson's got a little space from the far wing. Now he twirls it back. It's Simpson, Mack, and Onstott. I call it the Machine Gun Kelly line. It's kind of shaggy. It's kind of got a little bit of popness to it and a little boy bandish. Now Heislop, quick shot, gets blocked along to the end boards. Now Kuznetsov zips it off the stick of Nikamiev, and it deflects out of play. A break in the action. 5:03 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still no score from the American Bank Center. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back to the American Bank Center. Big hello to all our adoring fans in Shreveport, Louisiana. Mudbugs will not be back home till after Thanksgiving weekend, if you even call Thanksgiving into a weekend. But happy Halloween to all our Mudbugs fans. We see that we have a Halloween bash going on here at the American Bank Center. I see Captain America, got Spider-Man in the building. I got a couple of Slapshot characters, got a pirate. I think, a pirate's wife. I'm not sure what that's kind of costume is. I got the pumpkin suit. I need one of those. Copri, left point, quick shot, tipped on it, went just wide. Nickel threw it toward the net. Oh, boy. A traffic jam as Kearney got run over there by Morse as the net came off its mooring in the process. That was dangerous. But I like Nickel getting behind the cage and just throwing it in front. Looking to find some kind of pinball so it would go in. Great time with Halloween tomorrow night. I'm trying to cut down on the candy, but then again, my favorite's black licorice. I'm a black licorice lover. I like pure black licorice. That is my weakness right now. I'm trying to lay off the chocolate a little bit so I can lose the pounds. Oh, no, an awkward hit along the far side boards. I don't know who that was. That looked like Colby Seitz, who took an awkward hit, and he is shooken up. Now along the right side, play goes on. Quick wrister, and the Ice Rays are off sides. Trying to lay off the chocolate in the Chet Yoder diet plan. It's taken a bit of a hit these last couple of days, not going to lie. Corpus Christi's got some delicious restaurants. Ate at Johnny Carino's as part of our team lunch. That bread's like heaven, or it tastes like heaven. Now along the left point, thrown in front. Mudbugs trying to jam it in. Oh, wraparound chance. As Steele was there along the short side. Left pad save made there by Kearney. Big hello to the Steele family tuning in tonight from Chelsea, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. We seem to see the Steele family, or at least a member of the Steele family, what it seems like every other week, and we don't mind. We love the Steele family. Glad to have them with us. Played back now to the right point. Gockler has it. Wrister toward the net. Oh, went off the leg of Gato. Gato chasing after it. Puck now just chopped back out to center. Gockler re-enters the zone. He'll just lift it in to that far corner. Oh, what a hard hit. And oh, boy, along the far corner, that was O'Keefe. And O'Keefe is shooken up, and a penalty's coming up to Gockler. Oh, no. And now Michael Casey going after Gockler. These two had beef last night. Casey, a former Mudbug. He's starting to chirp away at the Bugs. Michael Casey. Still John at Gockler. Two guys who know each other very well. And they're going at it. Casey's in the box, and they're starting to spew some more at each other. Oh, I love to be the fly on the wall of that conversation. Gockler and Casey going at it. Like two men on a Jerry Springer show right now. But a woman isn't involved in that confrontation. Uh-oh. Timofey Koklachev just took a trip to the showers. Well, what's this about? Well, something occurred after the hit. Boy, that was a hit along the back of O'Keefe, from Gockler. And now I'm curious, what's the status on Davis Gockler? And Gockler still going at it with Casey. And Casey still John back. Oh, I just read Gockler's lips. I can't repeat it. Oh, wow. A 5-minute on Koklachev. So something occurred after the hit on O'Keefe. Casey came after Gockler. Koklachev might be knocked out of this game. And now Coach Soupy's starting to get hot behind that Mudbugs bench. We'll take a replay here on what exactly occurred. Boy, what a huge loss if Koklachev is out of this game. We're hoping it's just a 5-minute and a 10. The Mudbugs are going to be down a man for a full 5 minutes. First choice personnel penalty kill will get to work for the first time this evening, and it's a big one. They're 15th in the league at 82.9%. Corpus Christi's power play 24th in the league at 12.2%. Last night, Corpus Christi was 1 for 6 on the man advantage. Oh, boy. What a big blow here. A critical moment at 6:06 in to the first period. Now Roginski will go in the box. That's to serve Koklachev's Major. Now from the point, Foglia. Right point, down low. They'll circle it around, near corner. Quick shot there by Foglia, blocked. And it'll ricochet back out to center. A boarding call on Koklachev. And a 2-minute on Gockler for roughing. And Michael Casey in for roughing. So Koklachev was the one who did the boarding. I could have swore it was Gockler. And maybe my eyes failed me. I am on prescription glasses. So Koklachev's out of this game. He got a game misconduct. Wow. So the Mudbugs are down a forward. Quick wrister blocked in front. Their extra forward tonight's Patrick Roginski, so he's going to have to jump in and really give the Mudbugs a shot in the arm. The Russian Bear is done tonight. Hard hit. Mudbugs trying to clear it. Good job there by Simpson to pitchfork that baby all the way down. Down to 3:50 left on Corpus Christi's major power play. 12:40 remaining in the first. What a critical moment early in this contest. Mudbugs have their work cut out. And boy, Corpus Christi lollygagging right now as Rourke's going to take it. They were trying to figure out who's going to take the puck up the ice. Those are critical seconds. Played now to Butler and kicked in there by Stupple. Picked up there by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to pin it in now. Rimmed around the far side boards and all the way down. Good clear here by the Bugs. as we're down to 3:15 left on the major. Mudbugs have had trouble finding wins. They've had trouble scoring goals, and now they're going to have to kill off a major to begin this game. Now rimmed in off a pinball. Mitchell along the far corner, now tied up along the boards. Mudbugs work it out free, and they'll throw it off the stick of Sedlacek, and the puck will trickle down into the Corpus Christi zone. Mudbugs almost got caught on a change up the middle of the ice now, worked in, and now near circle. That's Butler thrown across. Too much air off the stick of Nekamiev, and it deflects out of play. Down to 2:41 remaining on this major penalty against the Bugs. Wait a minute. Michael Casey is out of the box. Okay, Davis Gockler's out. Okay, Roginski's still in there. Okay. So Gockler and Casey are both out. And those two had beef last night. A couple of guys that know each other very well. Of course, wore the same jersey not too long ago. Picked up there by Gockler. Rather Heidi. Heidi will rip it around the far side boards and down the length of the ice. Mudbugs more than halfway through this major. What a critical turn of events this could be if the Mudbugs can kill this baby off. Along to the right side, still plenty of time though. Oh, good forecheck and a good wrister all the way down there by Sedlacek as we're down to 2 minutes left on the major. Working it up the ice. Here's Foglia. Foglia will drop it back. Along the right side to Contreras. Contreras will swing it back, stolen away. Mudbugs have a chance. Far side. Far circle. Sedlacek thrown in front, blocked. And now along to the far corner, picked up there by Contreras. Down to 1:35 remaining on the major. Foglia's got it. He's taking his sweet time. Mudbugs don't seem to mind as they're getting set up. Stempel's going to pick up the puck behind the Ice Rays net. Boy, no sense of urgency here from Mike Lisi, the head coach. Down to 1:20 left on the major. They'll sling it back now up the middle of the ice over to Stumple. He'll gain the zone from the left side back to Helm. Battled through behind the cage, picked up there by Hallard. He'll try to pin it in along that far corner. Now picked up there by Mitchell. Mitchell behind the cage. Taken away. Mudbugs have it. That's Simpson. Oh no, Simpson can't clear. Oh no. Now near circle. Thrown across. Butler's pass broken up and it ricochets out of the zone. Down to 45 seconds left on the major. Butler comes around the far side, pinned in. Sedlacek's got it. Sedlacek fired. He can't clear. Now he fires it down the far side boards, but not out. Mudbugs battling for it. Hallard battling to the point. Corpus has it now. Through the near circle, Stumple a drive. Easy right pad save made there by Bulback. Down to 20 seconds. Butler through the bumper slot. Quick shot. Good stick there by Simpson. And it deflects into the protective netting. Down to 18 seconds left on the major. What a big turn of events this could be for the Bugs. Big hello to the Heidies tuned in tonight from Georgia. Glad to have the Heidies with us. Miss Kelly, Mr. Ken, and the rest of the Heidi bunch. Face-off one there by Shreveport, and they'll be able to wrist it all the way down. Good job there by Nickel. Down to 10 seconds left on the major. 9 minutes left in the first. One last rush for Jenkins. To the right side, Roginski ready to get out of the cage. Along to the near corner, pinned in, and the Mudbugs kill off 5 minutes. Big clear and a big kill by the first choice personnel penalty kill unit. Now the Mudbugs take off with it. Along to the right side, that's Roginski. He'll work it in. Top to the point. Gockler a ripper! And it's smothered up there by Carney. 8:40 remaining in the first. Mudbugs kill off the 5-minute penalty. And we'll take a break in the action. Still no score from the American Bank Center. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs.
What is
Tefada
that?
and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, Tefada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at tefadapi.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Mudbugs and the Ice Rays. A very happy birthday goes out to former Mudbug Ethan Harrison, celebrating a 21st birthday. We miss Harry, one of our favorite Mudbugs back in the 2018-2019 season. Happy birthday, Harry. Hope your day is going well. I hope all is well at Bentley. From the top of the point, Mudbugs win the faceoff. To Heidi, thrown toward the net. It gets blocked in front there by Wanmacher. Now along to the near corner. Roginski will rattle it in behind the cage there for Gato. Gato will chop at it, played back to the point. Mudbugs have it. Over to Heidi, kicked it around a little bit. So he'll just brush it in behind the cage there for Roginski. Swirled her into the far corner there to Gato. Now taken away there by Curtis. Curtis cannot get it out though. Back to Gockler, slaps one toward the net, tipped on, they score! That was Gato, he tips it home. Mudbugs 1, Ice Rays nothing. Are they waving it off? It's a high stick. No protest from Coach Soupy. Garrett Steele not happy, thought that stick was below the crossbar. Gavin Morgan on top of the bench. It was close. But they waved it off on the spot was Rocco Statuiak. No goal. Boy, Coach Soupy's looking for another replay of that one. Garrett Steele was as hot as Louisiana hot sauce toward the official on that one. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport, taken away there by Corpus Christi. Quick shot. Oh, it hit the post. Or it might have hit the glove on its way through. Along to the far corner. That was Contreras with a sniper. Now along the far side, played up ahead. Here's Fetchko, a little space. Fetchko waits, thrown toward the net. Brimmer's got it. Brimmer now along to the near corner. He'll whirl it around, now work it back up top to the point. Along to the left side, that's Hallard. He'll just dish it in behind the cage. Someone got tied up and roughed up. That was Volkema. Mudbugs bench screaming for a call. Along to the near corner. Fetchko trying to chop it off the walls. Volkema's in there. Brimmer needing some help. Just whacking some weeds out here, trying to get that biscuit out. Stuck under a ditch somewhere, now picked up there by the Ice Rays. Stumple will slip it on out to the right side. It's picked up there now by O'Keefe. Quick wrister. It goes wide of Bulback. Quick shot there by Seitz. Blocked. Hard hit along the head there by Fetchko, and the officials let that one go as well. Along to the far side, Gockler has it. He'll just wrist it up ahead there to Brimmer. Brimmer, far circle, waits. Oh, he tried to find Onstadt through the slot, but it went just under his stick, and now back the other way. Here's Butler coming around. Quick shot, blocked. Another shot goes wide. That was a shot there on a rebound there by Jenkins. Puck now jarred back out to center, taken away there by Simpson. Here comes Simpson. Rumbles his way through. Now pirouettes back, thrown toward the net. Quick shot, score! That's Jake Mack, his first as a Mudbug this season. And a big-time goal with 6:30 remaining in the first. Mudbugs 1. Ice Rays nothing. Jake Mack gets on the board. Jake Mack, fresh off his haircut, able to grab his first. And it comes at 13:30 of the first. Boy, big goal there and a big sigh of relief for Jake Mack. Able to deliver. Now played back into the Ice Rays zone. Burke, Simpson, and Onstadt get the assist on Mac's first of the season. The Machine Gun Kelly line able to gun one in for the first of the game. Along to the far corner, deep into the Shreveport zone. Wagon wheeled around, Person keeps it in, tipped on its way through, and it went just wide. Now played back out to center. Looks like an offside call on Corpus Christi, and it is, with 5:38 remaining here in the first. So, Big Mac delivers the big first goal of this game. And the New Hudson, Michigan native is all smiles on the bench for now. Face-off won there by Corpus Christi. O'Keefe throws a little wrister toward the net. Easy glove save made there by Bulback just ahead of the blue line with the shot. He'll glove it down for a stoppage of play. Jake Mack's goal is your State Farm drive of the game, brought to you by Ben Tolis from State Farm. Get the best car insurance by giving him a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Quick shot goes wide of Bulback on a shot there from Person off the initial faceoff win. Off the far side boards, here comes Steele. The captain's got it. Thrown back up top, but nobody was there. Trying to find Mitchell. Uh-oh, coming around on a break. Quick wrister, save made there by Bulback. Oh, big time save as the captain went on a breakaway for the Ice Rays. Bulback sealed it up between his pads. And a big time stop late in the first to keep the Mudbugs on top 1-0. Boy, a fortuitous bounce for the Ice Rays, and they almost cashed in the Northwood, Ohio netminder. Channeling some of the big saves he made in that Aberdeen game back in Minnesota. Face off from the near circle, won there by the Ice Rays. Jenkins throws it toward the net. Goes wide of Bulback. Now along the far circle, Fetchko fires one just wide. Now along to the near corner. The Ice Rays have it, 1-0 lead for Bugs Hockey on the goal from Jake Mack. It came from Onstadt and Simpson. Now a little bit of a dribbler behind the cage of Bulback. Kind of that shaggy, like I call them, a Machine Gun Kelly line, able to cash in. Now chopped at there by Jenkins. Tipped off the stick of Volkema. He slows it down. And now taken away there by the Ice Rays. And they'll just ladle that baby into the Mudbug zone. To the right of Bulback, it rolls. 4:20 remaining in the first. 1-0 lead on the goal from Jake Mack. Quick shot, right wing. Oh, boy, off the blocker of Bulback through traffic. He made a difficult save. Foglia up ahead. There to sights. Hard hit along the back. Mudbugs might have got away with one. That was Heidi. Now Heidi to the right side. There to Haller. Haller will just softly wrist it in, and now Haller gets rubbed off on the play there by Butler. And now here comes Crawley. Near wing, near corner, centering feed. Kind of bouncing around. Chopped out there by Sedlacek. Sedlacek can't clear it. Held in there by Carlock, and now intercepted there by Onstadt. And Onstadt able to wing the puck all the way down, but it goes down for icing. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We talked to Billy Fetchko, and in case you missed it, we'll replay that baby. Mudbugs Hockey tonight. Brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. 8500 Box Road in Shreveport. FireplaceSpecialties.net is the place to go. Fireplace Specialties is your fireplace headquarters. I've only had a fireplace lit up maybe a few times in my life. I think it's pretty neat, though. I'm not the one lighting it up. I don't do fire. Usually it's somebody else lighting it up for me. Now thrown in front, off the near side boards, back out to center. O'Keefe will just slap it back in, slowed down there by Bulback. Far side, Heidi will just drop it back to Gockler. He'll wrist it up ahead, outletted now over to Gato. Enters the zone from the right side, over to Steele. Right wing shot, fought off there by Carney. Now thrown down to the ice there was Gato from the far circle. Now taken there by the Ice Rays. They're able to just chop it back out to center, taken back out there by Steele. Steele now just kind of lofted in behind the cage. Now off the near side boards the Helm. Helm takes a hard check there by Roginski. Now Doherty will just drill it back in to the Ice Ray zone. Curtis, Gato trying to steal it. He might, getting around the hit of Curtis through the slot. Quick shot there by Brimmer. Left pad save made there by Carney. What a brilliant feed there by Gato. Mudbugs trying to hold it. Can they? They cannot. Back out to center. And now Mitchell will take it back. He'll just bat it on back to Doherty off the stick of Brimmer. He couldn't handle it cleanly. Now chop that up ahead there to Brimmer. Brimmer's got some space. And he tried to get in, but he got his stick slowed down there by Jenkins. Now along to the far corner. Taken there by Jenkins along to the near side to Helm. Helm fans on it. Kept in there by Volkema. Volkema now spins it around, kills some time, tries to get a change on the fly. Oh, he tried to drop it to Mitchell. Now along to the near corner, Jenkins able to joust it back out. No, it held in there by Mitchell. Good job. And now back out to center. Boy, I don't know if Evan Mitchell's gotten away with a few along that blue line. Kind of walked that tightrope a little bit. But anyways, far corner, it's Volkema. He'll pirouette, relay it back over to Haller. Now to the right point there to Copri. Back to Haller, thrown toward the net. It goes wide. And now Brimmer has it. Brimmer far circle. He'll do a cycle in deep there to Haller. Drop down low. Quick wrister. Shoulder save made on a shot there by Volkema from the far corner. Puck now lofted, caught, and chopped that back out to center. Down to a minute left here in the first period. I'd have to say it's a pretty good first period for the Bugs. Despite losing, Koklachev intercepted. Volkema, far circle, fires it wide. Oh, Volkema had all kinds of space. He was trying to go top shelf, and you know what that means. Along to the far side, Contreras will backhand it back into the Shreveport zone. Back out to center. Slowing it down is Onstadt. Over to Copri, back to the far side. 25 seconds remaining in the opening period. Here comes Onstadt, right side. He'll skate in, stick handle his way through behind the cage. Along to the near corner, Jake Mack's got it. He's got the only goal as well. Along to the right point. He'll now wrist it in behind the cage there for Onstadt. 10 seconds left. One last chance for the Bugs if they can get it toward the net. 5 seconds, kicking it around, taken away there by Kuznetsov, and he is able to clear it down the length of the ice. Good first period for the Bugs. The only goal belongs to Jake Mack, and it came at 13:30 of the opening frame. Onstadt and Simpson got the assists on a beautiful, beautiful feed and a beautiful tip-in from Jake Mack in front. A break in the action. The Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show is coming up after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show here in Corpus Christi. Mudbugs finally back in action. We're joined by one of our favorites, Mudbugs leader Billy Fetchko, and you're one of our leaders. And first of all, we appreciate the time. Glad to have you with us.
Absolutely, I always love being here, Chet.
So you missed the last home series against Amarillo due to an upper body injury, and then of course we don't play in Wichita. You haven't played in 3 weeks. I mean, talk about kind of that grind, and maybe. Does it take a toll on you mentally?
Maybe a little bit. I wouldn't say so much as a toll, more of a little time to ourselves to work on some of the things we're trying to work on and get better at. I think the last 2 weeks, especially with no games, it's been good time away for guys to mentally heal, but it's also been good time for the boys to be together on the road and kind of come closer. So I think it's been a good mix so far.
It wasn't the best homestand for the Mudbugs, and of course, you're not used to that. We're used to a lot of success. Did you see something, and I ask you because you're one of the leaders on this team, that is concerning? Is there a sense of concern or pushing any kind of panic button just 10 games in?
No, not at all. I think we're at a point where we're trying to be a great hockey team in May and April, and it's going to take some time to even out some of the bumps and bruises that we're going through right now, but I don't think there's any reason to hit a panic button. I think we're going to be a very good hockey team here coming shortly. Your health ailments, I mean, you've had injuries here and there. You had an upper body injury that you healed up. Do you feel 100% now? Oh yeah, I feel great. I'm usually someone that really doesn't, knock on wood, that doesn't get hurt a lot. But no, I've been feeling good. Did a lot of therapy with Amy over like the last couple of weeks. But no, I'm good. Feeling good.
Being in Corpus, we just talked about it a minute ago. It's one of our favorite destinations. What do you like so much about Corpus?
Honestly, it's the ocean. The ocean has it's kind of a big thing between me and my mom. We both love the ocean, and being here and being away from home, it always kind of reminds me of her a little bit, and it's a nice home feel.
Did you get a chance to, as a team, go out, check out the water, be close to it?
Yeah, we did actually. We went as a team together. We had a nice dinner at Joe's Crab Shack. We had a good night out, kind of walked around, hung out. They've got the Lime scooters. We rode around the scooters everywhere. We had a good time. It was fun hanging out with everyone.
I have to ask you, I missed earlier this week there was a cooking contest. Who was part of your group, and I heard the winners were Brimmer, Koklachev, and Gotinsky. I find that a little bit hard to believe. I thought participation trophies should have been handed out here because I thought it was an A for effort for everybody. Who was part of your group, and how do you think you guys did?
So the winning group was just Goaty.
Oh, okay.
Because Brimmer and Cokes don't know how to cook. My group was me, Gato, Seti, and Heidi. And we thought we made a fantastic meal. It looked good. It tasted good. It was good. I don't know how we didn't win. I was kind of upset. But
who were the judges? Anybody to blame on that panel?
Yeah, Gavin and Soupy are a little rough on the judgment side. So I think they were playing favorites. I think there was favorites in the cooking competition.
If you think about Logan Gotinsky, it's hard to hate that guy. He's like always happy, isn't he?
He is, yeah. It's hard to hate him. He's always got a smile. He's always laughing. So it's Gavin.
Did you learn any kind of cooking tips, maybe from your mom back home or your dad? I don't want to leave Mr. Joe out of this. Did you learn any home cooking that you could apply to this contest?
I don't know if I'd say any home cooking because we didn't have the greatest supply list. We were in the hotel kitchen. I mean, we were using one plate. We had to wash it every time we would cut a piece of chicken, and we had like 2 forks and a knife. So it was kind of a busted thing. But the big cook in my family is actually my grandmother. She was a chef, so she's kind of taught me all the cooking stuff in my life. But nothing. Didn't really use anything too crazy on the competition meal.
We're talking to Billy Fetchko here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. A question I ask you, and I ask you this every year. This is now your 4th year as a Mudbug. You had one of your best years statistically last year, en route to a Robertson Cup championship. You played 3 years here. Why a 4th year back? And I ask you that because if you look at maybe past players. Let's take, for example, Chris Hedden, Mason McCormick, Arseny Sergeyev, 3 parts of that championship pedigree last year. They move on to play at a different level. Was that ever a thought, to play at a different level, to get a different experience?
No, it was definitely a big summer choice I had to make. I felt like, this is my home. Shreveport's a place that I call home, and it's something that there were a lot of factors that went into the decision making on that end, but at the end of the day, Shreveport is a place that I know I can grow and become a better hockey player and a better person. I already know that, and so I didn't really feel like taking a chance on going somewhere else and it not being as productive for me as a player and as a person.
Did you feel like going into this training camp, maybe there was a sense of, I hate to use the word complacency, but you're coming off that Robertson Cup championship, and it happened, felt like just yesterday in June because everything got pushed back. Did you feel a sense of maybe complacency, like, well, we've been there, we know how to get there, no big deal?
I don't know if I would say complacency. You've always got to think like, someone's coming for you, someone's out to beat you. And, winning the Robertson Championship, the Robertson Cup, coming back to this season, it's, guys want to make a statement. They want to show, you're not the best anymore. You're not the best this year. And that's kind of something we've taken into consideration, and we've kind of just tucked it away. Like, that was a last year thing. We won a championship last season. Well, it's this season now, and we're focusing on, okay, how can we make this team a winning team? How can we make this team a championship team? So I don't know if there is any complacency really in our group. I think that it's a lot of hard work and a lot of guys that know what to do and know how to do it the right way instead of so much being complacent. So I think that's kind of a good thing that we have going on.
I saw how good the leadership group was last year, of course, led by David Brazil, 2-year captain. We know what he did and what he means to this organization. For you to be part of this leadership group this year, alongside Gockler, Haller, Brimmer, and of course the captain Garrett Steele, how special was that for you when you heard that you were going to wear an A?
It was great. It was a very special moment for me, especially. I think David Brazil and the leadership group last year, they were great. They kind of taught us a lot about how to control a team and how to put our foot in the right direction. And I think a lot of us have taken hold of it, and we're doing a pretty good job this year so far.
Have you been a leader before?
I have not. It's my first year with a letter.
Well, congratulations. That's Billy Fetchko. Thank you so much for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in anytime now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They come to eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again off-ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, I guess, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Shots on goal, 9-4 in favor of Shreveport. And the only goal of the game, at 13:38 belongs to Jake Mack, his first of the year. It came on a brilliant feed from Onstadt from the far corner, threw it in front, and Mack able to redirect that baby home. Burke Simpson also got an assist as he worked it into the offensive zone. The Mudbugs will now skate from right to left, the long change period, as this second period tonight is brought to you by DeFata & Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. And the LED for Life Light the Lamp winner for picking Jake Mack, it's Jeff Ulrich. Congratulations to Jeff Ulrich. You can redeem your prize at our next home game, which will be December 3rd. Mudbugs will take on the Amarillo Wranglers at home. And you can redeem your prize at the Swamp Shack. Just show your ID and you'll be good to go. Mudbugs have to like that first period. Maybe not love it, but they like it. We got a college group to my right. And, well, I'll just say it's a toga party. It's Halloween. You got to dress up. They're quite rambunctious. They're a lot of fun to be around. Face-off won there by the Ice Race. They'll rip it into the near corner to my right. Played there by Roginski. He'll rake it back on over to Heidi. To the far side there to Gockler. Gockler will be able to pop it all the way down, and it'll go down for icing on Shreveport. A happy birthday goes out to former Mudbugs associate head coach Francis Anzalone. Happy birthday, F.A., celebrating a birthday. We missed that guy. First year Mudbugs associate head coach alongside Carlos Ziernis. He filled in as the head coach a couple of times in this building and came up empty. It was not good. Quick shot. As the Mudbugs had a lot of success that season, and Francis Anzalone was a big recipe for that, and some of the systems that we use today from Coach Supius derived from Francis Anzalone. So if he's watching, a very happy birthday, and thank you for everything you did for the Mudbugs. Face off to the right of Bulback. 26 seconds gone by here in the second. Battle at, chopped away, worked out. Quick turnaround shot there by Contreras. It went wide. Now Merkley will just twist it into the far corner. It's played there by Stumple, now behind the cage. Picked up there by Gockler, now floated up ahead off the stick of Brimmer. Brimmer will be able to knife it back on over to Gockler. Gockler off the far side, boards back out to center. Along to the right side, that's Fetchko. Fetchko now will just chop it in to the Ice Ray zone. And now taken away there by Contreras. Along to the far side, up ahead there to Foglia. And Foglia will just flip it in behind the cage of Bulback. Doherty, gave it away. Along to the near corner, centering feed, blocked there by Doherty. Good body there by Doherty. Now Doherty battling for it. He's got it along the near corners, now handled there by Volkema. And Volkema will be able to feed it up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko along the right side will just kick it in and take a hard hit behind the cage. Simpson, hard check along the back of Foglia behind the Ice Rays net. Along to the right side, Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They will. That's Simpson. He'll just scale it in behind the cage there by Onstadt. Hit along the back. Mudbugs looking for a call. Along to the near corner. Simpson, Mack, and Onstadt trying to make something happen. They had the game's first goal. Play back out to center. Mitchell will back up, and Mack will take it, and he'll just whack it in to the Ice Ray zone. Play there, back to Mack. High slot, drop back, quick shot. Oh, he shot it wide. That was Mitchell. He had a glorious look. Played back to the right point. Mitchell thrown toward the net. Blocked in front as it goes into the near half wall. Held in there by Doherty. He'll squeeze it in. On over to Simpson. Simpson now will just cycle it in deep there for Mack. Mack now hard hit there by Jenkins as they rustle down to the ice. Oh, hard hit along the head of Mack. Jenkins now tied up with Mack like a couple of love kittens. Quick shot there by Doherty. It deflects into the protective netting. Mack and Jenkins still tied up. Oh, whoa. Mack got a little free will with his stick and almost whacked Jenkins along the head there. Mack's got to watch out. Big hello to the Mack family. Glad to have them with us. Miss Jennifer, Mr. Michael, of course, sisters Gina and Juliet. Maybe Grandpa Joe Mack is watching. We never know, from Lakehead. Aunt Emily, the whole Mac clan from New Hudson, Michigan. Glad to have them with us. I'm sure they're loving life right now. Oh, poke checked away there by Carney. Quick shot from the right point. There by Copri, went wide. Held in there by Haller. Back to Copri. Top of the circle. Quick shot went wide. It got deflected. Now chopped at, held in there by Sedlacek. He'll sweep it in behind the cage there for Nickel, but he got bumped off the puck. Now scaled back out to center. That's Person. Person can't get around the stick of Copri. Played back out there by Haller. Back out to center. Up ahead there to Sedlacek. Trying to get on a break. And the puck now just shuffled back into the Mudbug zone. 3 minutes gone by here in the second. Mudbugs 1, Ice Rays nothing. Along to the left side. Up ahead, here's Morse. Morse now will just tap it in behind the cage of Carney. Along to the near corner. Hard hitting going on. Oh, a hard check. Steele might have got away with one there. Along the left side, here's Foglia. He'll rumble it in. Cross-ice pass, mishandled there by Crowley. Now along the inboards, taken away there by Gockler. Gockler will scoot it up ahead there to Roginski. Roginski will just rattle it in toward the net. Sticked away there by Carney. Boy, dangerously, Carney kept that puck alive. Now Butler's pocket pick there by Roginski. Steele has it. Steele will just slide it back into the Ice Ray zone. Taken there by Rourke. Rourke has it from left to right. He'll rumble his way through. Left side finds the stick of Butler in deep now to the Mudbug zone. Falls down to a knee, holds onto the puck. Along the back now, Gockler stolen away there by Heidi. Heidi has it off the near side boards. Up ahead there to Brimmer. Here comes the Canadian native. He's got it along the left side. Brimmer cross ice on over to Volkema. And a good stick there by Butler on the back check rather to get the lane broken up. Now along the right side, here comes Corpus Christi around, and Crowley comes in offsides. A break in the action. 15:31 remaining here in the second period. Shreveport 1, Corpus Christi nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. The kiss cam here at the American Bank Center having trouble finding some successful kisses. And I think they put the camera on a couple of siblings. That's never good. It's always a favorite, though, at every arena you go to. Mudbugs on top, 1-0 with 15:31 remaining in the second. Face-off battle at one there by Merkley. Now whacked in off the stick of Merkley into the near corner. Doherty will slide it around the far side. Chopped at there by Mack. Trying to whack it out. He can't. And now off the knee of Mack. And now Mack gets interfered with. There's going to be a penalty coming up. Jake Mack, great work to draw the penalty. The Mudbugs will go on the power play for the first time tonight. Johnny Hallard loving it. I believe it's Carlock who's in the box. And the Mudbugs will go on the Scott Powerline power play for the first time this evening. They were 1 for 5 last night. Overall, they're 27th in the league at 10.3%. Corpus Christi's penalty kill ranked 11th at 85.4. It's pretty darn good. Face off one. Hallard's got it. Right wing, Gato fires it toward the net. Save made, rebound chance. Shoveled out of the trouble. I believe the call is tripping. It's going to be a hook. A hook on Mack. Or a hook on, oh boy, hard hit. And now Johnny Hallard slow to get up. And now he's shaken up. Johnny Hallard's not feeling well. He's going to go to the bench, and he's got to get checked on from Amy Baker. She'll get to work. behind that Mudbugs bench. Oh, boy, Johnny Hallett very disgusted at himself right now. He got the wind knocked out of him, and he was holding something along his chest, and I don't want to speculate, but he is going to have to, I think he's going to have to leave the bench. Now thrown down low, thrown in front, block, kicked around, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice. Johnny Haller's got the helmet on. He told Amy Baker, I'm good. You know those East Coasters, they're tough. Johnny Hallard, as tough as they get and as goofy as they get. He is one of the joys to be around. Worked back into the Ice Ray zone. And the puck now just lofted all the way down. This power play not going anywhere, down to 30 seconds left. The penalty was on Carlock for hooking. Ice Rays blew a 5-minute major. Mudbugs, not much happening here on their first attempt on the man advantage. Now Fetchko will flip it around the far side corner. Allard's up on his feet, ready for his next shift. That's good news. Puck now whistled all the way down, and that'll just about do it. Down to 6 seconds left, thrown up ahead. Bulback trying to catch the Ice Rays napping, and it's played back out to center, and that'll do it. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Boy, that power play not to be desired. And now on transition, Carlock's centering feed blocked there by Hallard. Good to see him back on the ice. Just got the wind knocked out of him. Now along the right side there to Sedlacek. Sedlacek now gallops across the blue line over to Hallard. And tried to throw it toward the net. It got blocked, held in there by Mitchell to the point. Thrown toward the net there by Nickel. And it went just wide along to the near corner. Battling for it. Casey's in there. Volcom is in there. Mudbugs trying to chisel it off the walls, held in there by Mitchell. Trying to hold the zone. And they don't, as Mitchell now will take it back out to center carefully all the way back into his own zone. That's okay, though. Thrown up ahead, chopped at there by Sedlacek. And now played up ahead, forwarded off the far side boards over to Wanmacher. Puck now just kind of skied back into the Mudbug zone behind Bulback. Now Hallard to the near side there to Mack. Mack played back off the stick of Mitchell, played back out to center. Uh-oh, the Ice Rays have some numbers. Far side, Wanmacher, far circle, quick shot, saving, rebound, chance, score. Off the rebound, it's Kuznetsov who's able to squeeze it past Bulback. And we are tied. Mudbugs 1, Ice Rays 1. Time of the goal, 8:03. And that is one that Bulback wants back. Boy, off the rebound, I believe it was Kuznetsov. We're going to get the official call in just a second. Time of the goal, 8:03 of the second. Kuznetsov, it is his 4th of the season, 2nd of the weekend. Jensen and Wanmacher get the assists on Kuznetsov's 4th. Here comes Steele back the other way. Mudbugs trying to get it back. Behind the cage of Kearney, played back to the point. Gockler to Heidi. Heidi now will just softly wrist it into the near corner. Roginski has it. Thrown in front, taken away. That's a good seal up there by Carlock. Back out to center all the way down. Gockler's got to go fetch it down. Back to Heidi along to the far corner to the right of Bulback. 1-1 game as that puck squeezed past the pads of Bulback. Along to the right side. Puck now just chiseled in there by Steele. 9 minutes gone by. Stolen away, thrown in front. Oh, boy, nobody was there. Mudbugs had a steal. Now played through the neutral zone. Played back to Fetchko. Fetchko will flip it on back to Mitchell. Mitchell carefully Lasered up ahead there to Volkema. Volkema settles it down. Volkema fired toward the net. And a glove save made there by Carney as he covers it up along his chest. And I think that shot was just to get him to cover it up and set up an offensive zone faceoff. At the very least, that's what Volkema tried to do. He knew he didn't have the best look at that. Coach Supi wants to keep that line. Brimmer, Volkema, and Fetchko. And Evan Mitchell and Doherty logging in some good minutes tonight. They've looked good so far tonight. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Brimmer plays it back up top. Doherty, throw at the net. Glove save. It was going wide, but he's going to glove it down as Carney. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Porter's Fine Dry Cleaning. Their vision to create a means by which people can feel and look their best. Porter's, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Speaking of Porter's, I will get to that in just a second. Face-off won there by Shreveport to the right point. Now worked in deep. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer behind the cage. Along to the far corner. And now to Volkema. He'll sling it in. On over to Fetchko. Does he have a look? He doesn't. Played back up top. Over to Mitchell. Toward the net. Blocked in front there by Jenkins. Hard check there by Brimmer on Jenkins. And now taken back out. Ice Rays will lug it back out to center. Along the far side. Merkley trying to get around the stick of Mitchell. Chopped away. Mudbugs trying to get it out of trouble. Fetchko will let it go there for Doherty. Doherty has it. Dropped on over to Mitchell. And it's stolen away there by Contreras. Contreras, pesky. Still has the puck along that far corner. Played back up top to Foglia. Over to the right point. Rourke thrown toward the net. Blockered away there by Bulback. He saw it the whole way. Oh, no. Stolen away. Mudbugs can't get it out. Now they do. Good job there by Brimmer. He's at the end of his shift. And he can't get off. Oh, boy. Far corner. Quick shot. Save made there by Bulback. Along the far side on a shot there by Crawley. And now pushing and shoving along the near corner. Crawley getting roughed up. It looked like Mitchell was getting messed with. Then he got help by Morse. And it was getting testy. And the Mudbugs had the Ice Rays outnumbered there. Jensen screaming for a call. Crawley's going in. I think they're going to get one for Shreveport. They're going to get Mitchell, I believe. I think it's going to be 4-on-4 action here. It'll be Mitchell and Crawley. And the penalties come at the 10:33 marker. By the way, speaking of Porters, I want to give a big happy early birthday to my favorite Porters employee and my roommate, well, my former roommate now, Mr. Mark Mitchell, who's going to be celebrating a birthday tomorrow. And he'll be sharing the birthday with our lovely billet coordinator, Miss Karen Mitchell, as they will be celebrating a Halloween-fested birthday. So a happy early birthday to those two fine individuals. Another favorite employee of Porter's is Mr. Kevin Brown, one of our adoring billet dads. So didn't want to leave him hanging. A break in the action. 9:27 to go in the second. It's a 1-1 game. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. 4-on-4 hockey. Play underway. Mudbugs nudge it up ahead. There to Volkema. Volkema works it in. Drop back to Copri. Far corner shot. Blocked. Oh, Volkema had a chance, and now back the other way. Here comes Contreras. 2-on-2. Getting around the stick. Oh, what a stick check there by Hallard. Could not get past the New Jersey native. As now Hallard has it. And now Haller gets wrestled down to the ice. A penalty coming up. Extra attacker time. Bulback comes off. And now the Mudbugs will look for the extra attacker time. They'll slow it down, get a wholesale line change, and take their time. Copri knocked down. Fetchko has it. You have to control the puck before you whistle it down. The Mudbugs will take their chances. They got to watch out, though. That empty net, if it goes in, it counts. If it hits a Mudbug stick. Oh, it's slung back over to Fetchko along to the far side. On over to Hallard. Hallard able to draw the penalty. They'll just whip it in along to the near side there to Fetchko, and now Fetchko lost it, and it's touched up there by Foglia, and we'll get the call. I'm a little surprised the Mudbugs took their time on that delayed extra attacker time. It's kind of a double-edged sword because you want the extra attacker time, but you also want the 4-on-3 time. So it obviously, there's two ways you can look at that. But the Mudbugs are going to have 4-on-3 hockey, brought to you by Scott Powerline, the Scott Powerline power play for 39 seconds of 4-on-3 time. And then they will have a 5-on-4 time after that. And now honoring all our hometown heroes. A break in the action. 8:05 to go here in the second period. It's a 1-1 game. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates, investigative and risk.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Big moment here in a 1-1 game. Mudbugs have 4-on-3 hockey, brought to you by Scott Powerline. They're 0 for 1 on the man advantage so far. 39 seconds of a lot of ice. Oh, face-off one there by the Ice Rays. And they're able to bank it off the near side boards all the way down. Mudbugs got to hurry. Still 30 seconds left of 4-on-3. They got plenty of ice to work with. Here comes Brimmer. He'll rumble his way through. Near circle. He'll circle it around. Now take a pirouette back. Through the bumper slot, Fetchko. Touched back over to Brimmer. Brimmer waits. Drop back now. Top of the circle there to Hallard. Now far side, Volkema. Drop down low to Fetchko. Back to Brimmer. Brimmer, far circle. On over to Volkema. Back to Fetchko. Fetchko now, top of the point. Back to Brimmer. Back to Fetchko. Fires it toward the net. It gets deflected wide into behind the cage. Now 5-on-4 out of the box. Both comes Mitchell and Carter. Quick shot. They score! That was Gato short side. Power play goal. Mudbugs regain the lead. 2-1. And it's the Florida native who lights the lamp. It was short side. And the Mudbugs able to take advantage on the power play. Perfect feed in front, and Gato down low to slam it home. There was a lot going on there, but the Mudbugs cash in. It's Gato's second of the season. His 7th point of the regular season. That's tied for the most with Brimmer on the team. Get the official call in just a second as the puck deflects out of play. So the Mudbugs respond. And it's another power play goal. It's Gato's second from Brimmer and Fetchko at 12:39. Great work. As the penalties to Mitchell and Crawley were expiring, the Mudbugs cashed in on that transition. Played back far half boards. Puck now just fired back in there by Morris behind the cage of Kearney. Now along to the far corner, taken there by Wanmacher. Wanmacher carefully along to the near side. Hard hit O'Rourke. Able to reel it in behind the cage of Bulback. Boy, he fought it off. Boy, there was trouble. Bulback carefully placed it in front Hard check. Now played up ahead there to Simpson. Simpson will just advance it in, playing in front of his mom and dad who made the trip. Hard check along the back. Ice Race screaming for a call. Along to the near half wall. Mudbugs hold the zone. Now chiseled into the far corner. Simpson along to that far side, battling for it. Played back to the right point. Something's wrong with Simpson. He had to come off. Along to the right point. Mitchell drop down low. Mack through the slot. Quick shot fanned on there by Roginski. Couldn't get much on it. As the puck now just lifted back out to center. Mitchell's got it. The Mudbugs with a 2-1 lead. Thanks to the goal from Gato down low. And here's a chance. Near circle. Quick wrister. Save made there by Bulback on Crawley. And Bulback again comes up big in the second. Off a right wing circle shot. A little bit of a lip service from Colby Seitz toward Bulback's way. Doherty was in the middle of that fray as well. Devin Bulback, who resides from Northwood, Ohio, has the striking resemblance of his billet dad, Levi Dew, who's also a goalie. And let me tell you, when I say striking, capital S, quick shot goes wide of Bulback. It is a match made in heaven that they got to be paired together in the billet pairings. Charlie Dew still does not see the resemblance. She might be the only one in the world that doesn't see the resemblance. And I think she's going to stand by that. Well, bless her heart, as they say. Along to the near corner, Hallard played up ahead there to Gato. Mudbugs work it back out now from right to left. They'll gain the blue line along the left side. Gato drops it in behind the cage of Kearney. Along to the far corner. Steele has it. Steele now. Short side. Toward the net. He shot it just wide. He was trying to find the short side on Kearney. He had a good look at it. Now Roginski gets blocked off the puck. Now along the right side. Just wristed back out to center. Hallard gets sandwiched in there by Crawley and Seitz. Now Copri will just take a U-turn back. 4:45 remaining in the second. Shreveport 2, Corpus Christi 1. Brimmer able to bang it back into the Ice Rain zone. Off the far side, careened back into the Mudbug zone there by Person, who had the game winner last night. Fetchko forwarded up ahead there to Brimmer. Drop back to Fetchko. Fetchko now races up the ice. He works it in, and he kind of got his stick or puck knocked out of trouble there by Rourke rather. Along to the far corner. Taken away. Oh, tripped up there was Fetchko. Mudbugs looking for a call. Gockler in deep there to Fetchko. Twisted in there to Brimmer. Brimmer now a roulette wheel this baby to the left point over to Heidi. Heidi will drop it back in behind the cage. They'll let it go there for Fetchko. 3:55 remaining in the second. 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey. Taken away there by Jenkins. Jenkins jousts it off the near side boards. Chopped that. Now no stick was Rourke, and he's able to kick it back out to center. Fetchko now will just drub it back into the Ice Ray zone and come off for a line change. Boy, Fetchko was gassed. That was a long shift. Now thrown in front. Chopped that there by Morse, trying to bat it out of midair. Along to the right point, Mitchell played up ahead. Doherty toward the net. Turnaround shot. Fanned on there by Morse. Mudbugs hold the zone from the right point. It's Mitchell along to the right half wall. Along to the far corner now. Sedlacek will slip it in, trying to find Morse. Held in there by Doherty toward the net. A shot gets blocked in front there by Casey. Now along to the right point. Still space. Mitchell toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Oh, Kearney's got it. It was pinballing its way through, and now we got a little bit of a scuffle. Sedlacek's right in the middle of it. Boy. A pinball and puck that Kearney able to corral down. That was not an easy save. Sedlacek, I believe, got tied up with Rourke. And now Sedlacek jawing away at Jenkins. Boy, Sedlacek, one of those guys who's just got one of those New York mean streaks. A big hello to the Sedlicheks tuning tonight from Staten Island, New York. Glad to have Miss Mariana and Mr. Sedlichek along with us. Of course, Sedlichek, if you did not know, half Slovakian, half Czech. So I've never met a half Slovakian, half Czech Republic New Yorker. It's special. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Slipped back up top to Heidi. He walks the line toward the net. And a left pad save made there by Carney. Along to the far corner. Kicked back into the near corner. Stumple. Mudbugs hold the zone. Onstadt trying to get around the stick over to Mack. Mack now just relays it back up top. Copery toward the net. It goes wide. Now along to the near side. Up ahead. Back out to center. Now Hallard scooted up ahead there to Onstadt. Onstadt will just drop it back to Copery. 2-1 lead for Bugs hockey late in the second. Down to 2:30 remaining. Along to the far side here in the second. Thrown through the slot. Held in there by Copery. Copery waits. Fires it toward the net. It went just wide of Carney. And now along the left side. Gockler over to Mack. Chopped up ahead. Onstadt toward the net. It got slowed down and there by Casey. Now along to the left side. Here comes Nekamiev. Nekamiev will nail it back in behind the cage of Bulback along to the far corner. Scooted up ahead, back the other way. Gato tried to lift it up ahead there for Roginski, now taken away. Here come the Ice Rays. Good job defensively there by Heidi to block the lane. Stolen away. And now here's Merkley. That's Kuznetsov, far circle, works it in toward the net. And he shot it wide. Bulback had the far post covered. Kuznetsov had an individual effort, though. And now along the end boards, Gockler ties up his man. Worked back out there to Heidi along the near side to Roginski. Back out to center, drop back. Far side, Gockler off the stick of Gato. As the puck is redirected into the Ice Ray zone. 1:15 to go here in the second. Brimmer trying to hold the fort. He cannot. As Wanmacher wails it back out to center. Good stick there by Fetchko on the back check. Off the near side boards, up ahead there to Brimmer. Brimmer wants to go. He's got a 2-on-2 with Volkema through the slot. Fired it just wide. Was Brimmer trying to go top shelf. Boy, Brimmer had Volkema. They crisscrossed. And Bulback getting messed with a little bit by some fans. They're taunting him. I think they're just chanting his name. Bulback. He turned around and acknowledged him. Devin Bulback, one of those laid-back guys, does not get rattled. Now along to the right point. That's what they love about this young man. Face-off one, Shreveport. Quick shot there by Brimmer, and he whistled it wide. Doherty just circles it in behind the cage. Over to Fetchko. 45 seconds left in the second. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. We'll be talking to a former Mudbug. It's a surprise in just a little bit as the puck deflects out of play. Face off from the right wing circle. One there by Shreveport. Far half wall. Copery drives the net. Copery, backhand shot. Save made, rebound chance. Copery's there. And the net comes off its mooring with 31 seconds left. And now more John. Volkema now in the face. And now a fight. Brimmer locked up there with Carlock. They're pushing and shoving. And now we got a fight breaking out. It's Fetchko. Fetchko locked up with Helm. A right hook there by Helm. A right hook there by Fetchko. And now another right hook there by Fetchko. Fetchko lacing in there with an uppercut. They're still holding on to each other. Fetchko takes him down. And I would call it a draw between Fetchko and Helm. And I'll have to look back at our archives to see the last time Billy Fetchko got locked up and about. How about that? Both teams ignited. Fetchko and Helm will hit the showers. And a good bout for both of them. the most unlikely guy you would expect, Billy Fetchko, getting in a tussle. Fetchko had the right idea. He was trying to land a couple of uppercuts. And I think he was about 1 for 5 on how many he landed, but that one, I think, got Helm pretty good. A good bout between Fetchko and Helm, and now they'll both be gone for most of the third. Boy, lots of melee breaking out there. Yeah, I'd have to say it's Fetchko's first. Like I said, I was making a joke when I was saying I was going to dig through the archives because there's never been one. The Billy Fetchko turning it up. The Mudbug locker room likes to play that song from Endure. You know you pump it up. You got to pump it up. Oh, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. And Fetchko pumped it up all right. Got a few pumps in there. Okay, so it's all even, 5-on-5, both 10 minutes for fighting. Now Sedlacek able to wrist it into the far corner. Deep into the Ice Ray zone. 20 seconds left here in the second. Poked at there by Heidi. Held in there to the left point. That's Nickel. Nickel now will just twist it in behind the cage. Oh, boy. Went down there with Sedlacek. Now behind the cage. Mudbugs looking for a late one. 5 seconds left. Trying to work it off the walls, pushing and shoving toward the net. Saved me there by Carney. That was Morse trying to jam it in. And now we got more. Oh, a late hit along the back. There's going to be a call on Jenkins. They're going to get Jenkins. Mudbugs don't want to even it up. There was a hit along the back of Sedlacek. Jenkins is for sure getting one at the 20th minute. I don't know if they're going to get any Mudbugs here. For sure, Jenkins. Mudbugs don't want to even this up. They want to get into the locker room. Coach Soupy telling his guys, let's go. I think the Mudbugs are going to have a power play to begin the third. We'll sort it all out. And the Mudbugs will skate into the second intermission with a 2-1 lead. After 2 periods of play. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll talk to a former Mudbug after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. Special treat, one of my favorites from the 2018-2019 season. Andrew Jackson joins us. Jackie, how you been doing, buddy?
I've been good. I mean, back in the real world kind of, because, playing junior hockey for 4 years since I was 16, getting into that real world lifestyle with, an actual job and not having something that's, put out for you like an everyday ritual or routine of practice, game, just all that stuff. It's kind of different, but I miss the game sometimes.
Well, I have to ask, you've made a few trips back to Shreveport. What's the reason for the trip back here now?
My girlfriend is a maid of honor in her cousin's wedding, so we're back in Shreveport for a little bit. We'll be here until Sunday. But yeah, the next 2 days will probably be hectic.
I've asked you this before, just coming back into George's Pond-Hurst Coliseum. I know you've been away from the game. Do you miss it? Does the memories come back? Because, you were a big part of that team before you got hurt.
Yeah, no, I missed it. I mean, even driving up to the rink, it's very exciting. Even in Shreveport, the only thing in Shreveport that, when we come in here is, I want to see the first thing is George's Pond. Yeah. That was my last year of juniors. It was, one of my favorite years. I wish I played here all 4 years. The fans are great. The atmosphere was great. And just, the team, everything about it was great. But, sucks we didn't win a Robertson Cup, sure. But I still had a great time with the team and everything. But yeah, it brings back a lot of memories.
And now, last I heard, you were living in Lubbock, Texas. And what were you doing up there?
Lubbock, Texas. Me and my girlfriend living down there. I moved down there to be with her just because I wanted to help her out, because I knew she's going to school for cosmetology, and she was doing school down there, and I just wanted to be down there with her and support her. So I moved down there from Michigan, but Lubbock's a nice area, I would say, to put it in the nicest way. But we're moving back up to Michigan within a couple months. So
were you working in Lubbock?
Yeah, kind of with Amazon. Not the best, but it's something to get by. To make money. But I'm just down there to support her, and that was the main goal and everything. And I'm happy doing it. But in a couple months, we'll be basically starting our lives in Michigan.
Last time I saw you, you were absolutely jacked. And you've always been that big-bodied frame. It felt like you dropped a little bit. Did you get off the workout routine? I have to ask.
Yeah, no. Ever since I moved down to Lubbock, I couldn't find a gym that I liked or the time. So I haven't been in the gym probably in 4 or 5 months, I would say the least. But I'm going to be back in it when I get back to Michigan. I've already, I have my gym and everything, but up there. But being down here, I was just I want to take a break, because right before, actually, I had a couple shoulder problems from lifting and back problem from squatting. So it was kind of a nice break, but getting back into it will be really nice.
I remember you got injured, unfortunately, and you broke your foot. Did you fully recover from that?
Yeah, I fully recovered. I was pretty good to go before the season ended or the playoffs ended. But they were in Game 5, and so all I could do sadly was watch. And it's always tough to see your teammates lose that year when you want to be there. But I took a shot for the guys in the last season of the game of the season, and I ended up shattering my foot.
I like that group of guys. There are a lot of great guys that I've been around. Do you keep in touch with that group at all?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to Spooner sometimes every now and then. Feds, I talk to Feds. Me and Feds go way back. We go into AAA years back.
It's Georgi Fedulov, for the record.
Yes, G, or other words. We went way back in Cleveland Barons playing AAA hockey. He's been a close friend ever since.
Did he help you? Did he help bring you to Shreveport in the first place?
Yes and no. I talked to him about that. Someone wanted me to come to Shreveport, and I talked to him about it. He, we talked about it a little bit, and then who else? Harry.
Yeah, I kind of think Harrison's kind of picked up a little bit of the workout routine, or he's kind of trying to catch up to you a little bit because he's getting a little bigger in Bentley, isn't he?
Yeah, I talk to Harry every now and then. I was going to see if he was down here, but he's not. Of course, he's in Bentley doing his thing. But yeah, he's a lot bigger than what he left here as. And me and him would always go get Chipotle at almost every day. And we call each other fat just for eating and whatnot, eating a lot of food. Because we even at the billet house at Don and Janice, we would eat snacks even though after we just ate we were eating snacks because we're burning so much calories.
And Miss Janice Watt's unbelievable with all the food she would pack in. I'm sure you came back to visit the Watt house. I'm sure that was nice to see them.
Yeah, what did we do? I forget what we did before in the morning. I think we went to go to lunch with Sarah's dad. And after that I wanted to drive by where I used to live, and I saw Don sitting in his little garage and watching his show, The Cops, and I love him to death. He's one of my favorite people in the world, and I told my girlfriend to turn around to Sarah, and I pulled up and I started walking up, and he looked confused, but then when he saw me and noticed me, he came up and gave me a big hug. So I saw him, but after this, we're actually going to go meet Janice and Don for some food.
I have to ask, as we're talking to former Mudbugs forward Andrew Jackson here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show, have you got back on the ice? Obviously hockey's always going to be in your blood no matter, what you're doing now. Have you gotten on the ice, skating at all?
No. I probably have put more of my efforts in the workout room, the weight room. That's where I work out. I haven't really touched ice unless my little brother wants to skate because he's playing his freshman year of high school. He made varsity the first year, so he's pretty good. If he needs me to step on the ice, I will, but I probably haven't touched my skates in a couple of years.
Have you been a big influence on your brother? I know we've talked about your brother and your family before. Have you been an influence on him getting into hockey and developing?
Yeah. That's a good portion reason why we're going to move back up to Michigan, because he's going through it's high school, and high school is kind of rough. You don't have a brotherly or sisterly figure. I went through that. I had my sister, but we were two different peas in the pie. We were just completely opposite, but I wanted to, help him with driving and, just everything I can do for a big brother. I want to be there with him before he goes to college and make sure he learns everything and just be a good influence on him so he can, grow up to be a good man.
I've talked to you about this before. Andrew Jackson adopted, and I think I've asked you a few years ago, have you had contact with your birth parents? Is that something that you've wanted to pursue?
Yeah, so when we talked back then, I actually didn't, but probably a year ago, I got an ancestry DNA thing, and I actually got in contact. It was actually the year I was here, and I talked to her, but not until the summer of after the season ended, I started talking to her, my biological mom, and we talked every now and then. I got three or four older sisters and one younger brother who just finished high school.
That's awesome.
And then she's got her whole family set up and everything, and she's up in Chicago. So sometime in the near future or in the future, I'll end up meeting her. But for right now, it was kind of crazy in the beginning. It's kind of like going down and whatnot. But it's also nice to know who it was and who she is.
So I have to ask you, because Coach Soupy's been doing extra ice right now. He's working with youth hockey. If he needed a little bit of help, like a little helper for the weekend, can you lace up the skates and get back on there? Can you help out the coach a little bit?
I could try come down to Shreveport every now and then. I mean, I love Muskie and Soupy, enough to come down here and help. So if they would, if they paid my flight to come down here, my normal job up there in the mortgage industry, I work Monday through Friday, so that could be a possibility.
That's Andrew Jackson, former Mudbugs forward. As always, you were one of my favorites. I loved our relationship back in 2018, 2019, and I'm glad that we can keep that relationship going. Once a Mudbug, always a Mudbug. Thanks for the time, and good luck with everything.
Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our fifth season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom sleep shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think their ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, give us a holler and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Connor Gato, the difference so far with a goal. It's his second of the season. It came at 12:39 after Stepan Kuznetsov tied it. Gato's second from Brimmer and Fetchko on the power play at 12:39. But to open up the third, the Mudbugs have some good news and bad news. The good news is they'll have a power play to open up the third, thanks to really a careless penalty at the 20th minute marker from Frank Jenkins, who cross-checked Sedlacek. But the Mudbugs are going to be without Fetchko and Koklachev now for at least 10 minutes of the third period. So the Mudbugs are really down two forwards. They're going to have to roll three lines and figure it out, as Coach Soupy loves to say. And, of course, Fetchko will be dearly missed on the man advantage, brought to you by Scott Powerline. It's the Scott Powerline power play. The Mudbugs are in the same position they were last night, up 2-1 going into the third. Trying to rewrite the story this evening. Fetchko and Cole Helm will sit for half the period at least. And that is not the trade-off the Mudbugs wanted, because Cole Helm's just an extra forward. But, of course, in the heat of the moment, Billy Fetchko sticking up for his teammates and doing what a leader's supposed to do, and he got in the middle of it. And I think he landed a couple of good punches. He feels good. That's his first fight in 4 years as a Mudbug. So I'll just say, hey, he was due. He was due for a tussle. It was a good one. It was not a cheapie. Billy the Kid unleashing the beast that's inside of him. All right, Mudbugs begin the period on the power play. Third period brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his wonderful staff has her next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Okay, puck forked back in now along the near side there to Gato. Steele's got it. He'll work it back in, back to Gato. Gato redirects it in behind the cage. Now relayed back up top to Brimmer. Brimmer now has it. Far corner. Brimmer waits. Brimmer now bangs it back up top to Hallard. Now to the right point to Gato. Right wing, drop down low. Over to Steele, to Roginski. Now back to Steele. Steele has it from the right point. Now cross ice pass intercepted. Taken away. 2-on-2. Here comes Merkley. Big hard check there by Hallard to slow him down. And the Mudbugs have it now down to 1:15 left on the Scott Powerline power play. Hallard trying to get reset here. And they're wasting some seconds. They'll drop it back to Onstadt. He's not sure what to do with it, so he's got to drop it off to Heidi. Well, lots of confusion right now for Shreveport as we're down to a minute left on the Scott Powerline power play. Along to the left point. Puck now whipped in there by Nickel to the near corner. Hard check along the back there by Sedlacek, or on Sedlacek. Now along to the far corner. Twisted around, taken away. Casey's got it, and Casey will flip it back out to center. All the way racing back for it. There was Person, and it's poke checked away there by Bulback. 30 seconds left on this Scott Powerline power play. Heidi will skate it up the ice along the near side. Will float it back to Onstadt. 20 seconds left. Onstadt will just dish it into the near corner. Bank it off the end boards to the far corner there to Onstadt, or rather Sedlacek, and throw it back off up top to Heidi, and he couldn't handle it. It goes all the way down. Bulback will slow it down, and that'll just about do it for the man advantage. It will. 5-on-5 hockey as Jenkins is out of the box. Boy, a very lustless power play for Shreveport, and a big missed opportunity. Now along to the near side. Seitz has it to my right. Mudbugs skate from left to right. Gockler intercepts. Hallard up ahead there to Morse. Morse gains the blue line. Left side. Here comes Morse. Far corner. Now behind the cage. He'll twirl it around the world. Now he'll work it around to the point. He has it. Right point. Now goes far circle there to Mack. Mack has it. Thrown toward the net. It gets blocked. Seitz cannot slip it past Mack's stick, and Mack will just thwap it back in to the Ice Rays zone. Puck now pumped all the way down the length of the ice there by Foglia, and it goes down the length for icing. Be sure to follow the Mudbugs on all your social media outlets, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Miss Terry Johnson does an outstanding job, our very delightful and spirited Director of Marketing and Social Media. She's probably one of the smartest on staff. And we got a good staff, so it's hard to do. Mitchell has it off the near side boards. He'll bank it in along to the far corner. Poked at there by Gato. Over to Steele. Back to Gato along the far corner to the right of Kearney. Mudbugs trying to battle for it. Gato is there. Steele around the back of Merkley. Played back to the left point. Copri toward the net. Sticked away there by Kearney. Now a shot toward the net. It was a centering feed there by Gato, but the net comes off its mooring. And we get a break in the action. 3:18 gone by here in the third. A big hello to the Gato family. Tuning in tonight from Florida. Glad to have them with us. Miss Kathy, Mr. J, of course, Dylan, Jake, Kate, the Gato clan. I enjoyed the Pizzales. Back to top. Gockler a shot. Tipped on its way through. It went just wide. Sedlacek set up the screen. Oh, boy, hard check. Someone got wiped out along the back. That was Volkema. Now along to the near corner. Mudbugs really got to roll three lines. Along to the far corner. And now played back to the point. Getting back is Gockler. Here comes Merkley. Near corner. Back into the Mudbug zone. Good. Back check there by Gockler. Now blown tire there by Brimmer. Played it up ahead too far there for Sedlacek. And now the puck deflects into the Mudbugs bench, and we got a break in the action. Almost 4 minutes gone by here in the third. Mudbugs 2, Ice Rays 1. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face-off won there by Shreveport center ice. Hallard will just hammer it off the far side boards and in deep into the Ice Ray zone. Slowed down there by Kearney. He'll now wagon wheel it around the far side boards all the way down. Touched up there by Copri, back in the Shreveport zone. He'll throw it back over to Hallard along the far side. Someone got wrapped up. Onstott's going to draw a penalty. And the Mudbugs going to be right back on the power play. Good job there by Jacob Darrell Onstott to draw that penalty, and we get a break in the action. 15:37 to go here in the third. Mudbugs back on the man advantage after these messages. Bugs 2, Rays 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. They got the Whataburger noise meters, what they call it here at the American Bank Center. And it is quite loud in here. Good crowd. On a Halloween bash Saturday night. Lots of Halloween costumes. Face-off won there by the Bucks. They have the power play. Far circle, quick shot. Oh, left pad save made there by Kearney. Hallard holds the zone. Gadel across. Brimmer a ripper. Blocked in front. And now a good stick and able to deflect it out of the zone was Seitz. Mudbugs' fourth power play of the night. They have one power play goal. Butler in the box for tripping. They work it back into the Ice Ray zone. That's the Bugs, the defending champs. That's Gato. Thrown far circle, near circle, rebound chance. Oh, Brimmer couldn't settle it down. Back up top to Steele. Steele now. Back to the point to Hallard. Hallard, oh, his pass gets broken up. Held in there by Hallard. Over to Steele. Right circle shot. And a save made there by Kearney through traffic. Roginski loses his stick, and the puck is chopped back out of the zone. Good looks here. Better looks in their last man advantage. Brimmer works it in, walks the line to Steele. Far circle shot. He shot it wide. He was looking for the tip drill. He had Roginski in front. Roginski has it. He'll rattle it in there for Steele. Steele now, hard check along the back there by Curtis. Mudbugs hold the zone. They'll set up the shop around the world. Along to the near corner over to Volkema. Volkema will settle it down, wait for his next task as he waits now. Near circle cross ice. Brimmer a blast. Save made there by Kearney. He sprawled across and robbed Brimmer again. 23 seconds left on the Scott Powerline power play. Scott Powerline and Equipment, a long-time corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Face off to the right of Kearney. Onstott to take it. Face off won there by Corpus Christi. Intercepted. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Along that far corner they do. Drop back to Morse. Morse has it. Dished back to Onstott. Thrown. Side, quick tack-toe. They score! But it's waved off. Onstott can't believe it. The net came off its mooring as the Mudbugs executed a perfect tic-tac-toe. And now Coach Soupy in front of the Mudbugs bench. And he's trying to say that should have counted as the net didn't interfere with the play. Sometimes it'll count. It is a discretionary call. But Rocco Stachowiak was right on it to wave it off. 2 goals waved off for the Bugs tonight. They have a 2-1 lead with 13:44 remaining in the third. The last goal that was waved off was a high stick that the Mudbugs didn't agree with as well. Hayden Nickel to take the face off to the left of Kearney. 7 seconds left on the man advantage. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Play to the right point. Mitchell toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance covered up there by Kearney. 1 second left now on the man advantage. This face-off will come to the left of Kearney again. Hayden Nickel will take it. A big hello to the Nickel family. Tune in tonight from Tennessee. Glad to have them with us. Play to the right point. Mitchell dropped down low now to Mack. Thrown toward the net. It got kind of knocked out of trouble there by Jensen. Now along the far side, penalty over. Mudbugs 1 for 4 on the man advantage. Corpus Christi holds the zone through the slot dangerously. And now Nickel has it along the far side. He goes to the far corner. Held in there by Crawley. As the puck now is just flipped all the way down. Jenkins pushes it up ahead there to Crawley. Crawley has it. Kind of works his way in. Avoids a hit along the near half wall. Now down low. That's Butler. Bumped off the play there by Nickel to the right of Bulback. The puck stuck along the walls. Worked out free there by Butler. Thrown across right point toward the net. Contreras a shot. Paddled away there by Bulback just to keep it out of trouble. Oh no, penalty coming up to Shreveport. And now a low blow. There was a stick across the legs as Hallard went down. Oh no. Are they going to even this up? I thought the original penalty was to Shreveport, and now they're going to get Crawley for a stick between Hallard's groin region. Oh, Hallard shaken up. Boy, just a nasty stick between the legs of Hallard. And Crawley knew what he was doing there with 12 and a half remaining in the third. Well, wait a minute here. Is it going to be a power play for the Bugs? I see a Mudbug in the box. Okay, 4-on-4. Gavin Morgan had the board out. Trying to draw something up on 4-on-4 hockey. Lots of ice to work with. Face-off one there by the Ice Race. Foglia, high slot, and we got another penalty coming up. It's a slash. This one's going against the Ice Rays. What a critical moment for the Bugs. Coach Subi might want to think about calling his timeout. They're going to get a 4-on-3 power play for 1:58. Coach Subi's getting the board out real quick. Mudbugs have a timeout if they want to use it. With 12:27 to go. Gavin Morgan drawing something up quickly on the board. Coach Supi elects not to use the timeout. A little surprise there. What a big moment for the Bugs here. They're going to have a lot of ice to work with for almost a full 2 minutes. Contreras in the box for slashing. Oh, and Shreveport loses the faceoff as the puck is dumped all the way down. Here comes Brimmer. Works it in. Poked away there by Kearney. Now short side. Gato through the slot. Fired toward the net. Volkema shot it wide. And now the far side. Held in there by Brimmer. Brimmer, far circle. He'll set up shop. He'll get it to the point. Oh, he fanned on the passing and holds it in. Volkema down low to Morse. Back to Volkema. Over to Brimmer. Back to Volkema. Volkema down low to the near corner there to Morse. He'll get it back to the top of the point. Far circle. Tic-tac-toe. What a left pad save made there by Kearney. Morse has it. They set up the shot. Back up top. Brimmer to Volkema. Volkema down low. Tic-tac-toe and away. Blocked in front there by Merkley. Mudbugs still have time. Volkema down low to Morse. Morse to the near corner now. He'll get into his sweet spot. Back up top through the bumper slot. Brimmer to the far circle, back to Morris, quick shot. Oh, and a blocker save made there by Carney. And now a fight towards the puck, back into the Shreveport zone. Penalty coming up, I believe, to Brimmer. Oh, boy, what a call. I thought they were both had the lane. I thought they both had the right of lane on that battle for the puck. Coach Soupy incensed, Brimmer incensed, and the Mudbugs come up unfortunate on that call. Wow. What a call. I thought like driving a car, they both had the right of lane. Well, wait a minute. When you're driving, somebody else has the right of lane. I don't know what I'm talking about now. What I'm trying to say is they both had a fair battle for that puck. That is a very interesting interference call. And now we have 3-on-3 hockey. This is dangerous. Gockler wins the faceoff. So 3-on-3 hockey. Rare in regulation. Now along to the right side, Gockler. He has it in. Along to the near half wall, now taken away. Foglia back to the far side. Here's a big moment in this game. Contreras back to Butler, shot blocked, and now a break, back the other way. Here's Sedlacek all alone. Sedlacek waits, quick backhander, forehand, he scores! Sedlacek on the breakaway. The Mudbugs have a 3-1 lead, and it's the Staten Island, New York native who cashes in. Lucas Sedlacek silences the American Bank Center as the Mudbugs have a 2-goal lead with 10:43 to go in the third. Great move on the backhand, went to the forehand, and he had a wide open net as he had Carney down and out. For Lucas Sedlacek, goal number 4 on the season. He's got no assists, just 4 goals. I believe Gockler will get an assist. We'll see if there's any helpers. Time of the goal, 9:17 of the third. It's unassisted for Sedlacek, and it's his 4th of the season. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. And now the Ice Rays have a power play. There's now Brimmer's in the box, still for 1:05 left. So first choice personnel penalty kill on the ice as the puck whipped all the way down off the near side boards and all the way down. Good job there by Heidi. Still plenty of hockey left. Midway marker of the third. Carlock lugs his way into the near corner. Deep into the Mudbug zone. 3-1 lead off of Sedlacek's breakaway tally. Curtis, far circle, back to Curtis, the captain for Corpus Christi. Waits. Now he'll just drop it down low there. Quick shot blocked as Contreras threw it toward the net. Now off the near side over to Carlock. Carlock. Stumple waiting for it. Now back to Carlock. Carlock, top of the point, back to Curtis. Curtis waits, fired it toward the bumper slot, and it went just wide of Bulback. Played back to the point. Along to the near circle. Quick shot. Glove save made there by Bulback. As he's able to tackle it down. Now pushing and shoving. Bulback got tied up there. And now he wants to skate out. Boy, Bulback kind of angrily dropped his stick. He wasn't too happy. More and more testiness coming in front of Bulback's cage as the Mudbugs still have 5 seconds left to kill on this first choice personnel penalty kill. Mudbugs with a 2-goal lead with 9:19 remaining in the third. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Bulback. Face off, won by Shreveport, but held in there by Foglia. Handled there, penalty over. Good block, and now Brimmer out of the cage. He's got one man to beat. And he gets the puck knocked off his stick there by Foglia. Back the other way, 2-on-1. Here comes Corpus Christi. Quick wrister. Oh, and a stick save made there by Bulback. From the far side there by a shot there by Kuznetsov, looking for his second of the night. Here's Foglia toward the net. Tipped on its way through. Bulback fought it off as Wanmacher was in front. And now far side. So that was Morris on the back check. Little things like that make such a big difference in a game. Drake Morse. A big hello to the Morris family. Tuning tonight from Michigan. Glad to have them with us. Through the middle of the ice, it's Gadel. He'll just dump it toward the net. Glove down there by Carney. He wants to hold on to it with 7:53 to go here in the third. A break in the action. Mudbugs 3. The Ice Rays 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the American Bank Center. Mudbugs' next broadcast will be next Friday night. The Mudbugs will be in the Amarillo Civic Center to take on the Amarillo Wranglers next Friday night. 7:05 puck drop. We'll have the broadcast for you then at 6:50 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame shows. The Mudbugs continue their longest road trip of the season. Next home game will be December 3rd. When the Mudbugs take on the Amarillo Wranglers, Christmas-themed weekend, Teddy Bear Toss weekend, December 4th. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Played back, Mitchell a drive. It gets blocked now toward the net. Left pad save. Now it pinball array. And now we get a break in the action. Looks like the net's off its mooring. Well, the Mudbugs had a golden opportunity in front. With 7:46 remaining now here in the third. Shreveport on top by a couple, 3-1. Onstott to take it to the left of Carney. And now we get another legal face-off. Well, they're both getting warned. Face-off won there by Onstott. Now Mack will just chip it in behind the cage of Carney, taken away there by Casey. He'll push it up ahead. On over to Crawley. Crawley dissed on over to Jenkins, and Jenkins throws one toward the net. Routine glove stop made there by Bulback. Big hello to the Bulback family. Tune tonight from Northwood, Ohio. Glad to have Miss Tony and Mr. Jeff along with us. Fine folks. Saw them in Shreveport, and I'm sure they're liking the game so far. 7:33 remaining here in the third period. Oh, and a quick shot off the left pad of Bulback. Off a stumble shot off the faceoff win. That's a good save there by Bulback. Now along to the near side. Carlock will just dump it into the far corner. Hallard along the far side. Puck thrown toward the net, blocked there by Hallard. Now Copering forwards it up ahead, chopped at, and the puck now deflects its way through off the stick of Volkema into the Mudbugs bench. Happy Halloween to all our Mudbugs fans out there. Hope everybody's having a safe trick-or-treating season. I know they do it, or do part of it tonight and a part of it tomorrow night. I never understood that. I wish they would just all do it on October 31st, which is the day of Halloween. But then again, you want to avoid the traffic. Stick save made there by Bulback on a shot there from the near half wall there by Nekamiev. Now a shot deflected on its way through. It gets blocked Now along to the near side. Gato has it. And now over to Roginski. Played back there by Steele. He'll just brush it back to Copri to the far side. Forwarded up ahead there to Roginski. And Roginski will pop it back into the Ice Ray zone. And we got a whistle. Looks like it's an icing on Bugs hockey. .6:36 remaining here in regulation. Mudbugs on top 3-1. Trying to snap a 3-game losing streak, their longest streak of the season. Quick shot, pad save, rebound chance. Bulback's got it as Contreras was hacking away at that rebound. Devin Bulback, very strong this evening, looking for his third win between the pipes. Elsewhere in the South Division, Odessa and Lone Star locked up at 3. It's a wild one in Odessa. Wichita Falls on top of New Mexico 3-2. Those are the only scores I see in the South part of the league. Puck dumped back into the Mudbug zone. Heidi's got it. He'll whistle it around to the near side. Borsdow Nickel. Nickel tried to nick it up ahead. He does. On over. A little space here for Morris. 2-on-2. Quick wrister. Save made there by Carney. He fought it off along to the far corner. Now Simpson, Morris battling for it. Along to that far corner. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Along to the near side there to Person. Pelts it up ahead. And now broken up. Good job there by Simpson. Now floated up ahead to Simpson off his stick and in deep into the Ice Ray zone. Along to the near corner. Mudbugs trying to intercept that Sedlacek. Back on over to Mack. Mack, quick wrister and a left pad save made there by Carney as he robbed Mack from getting his second of the night. Off the far side boards now from the right side. Here comes Wanmacher. Quick shot, hit the post and might have hit the shoulder of Bulback on its way through. Along to the near corner. Here come the Ice Rays. Along to the left side. They'll just spin it in deep there for Nekamiev. And now to the left point. Intercepted there by Mack. Mack will just squeeze it back out to center. Taken away. Here's Rourke. Far side. Dished back. Nekamiev nails one toward the net. It gets blocked. Held in there by Merkley. Near corner. And now, good job there by Mitchell to knock the puck off his possession. Now up ahead, back out to center. It's Roginski. Roginski will just dealt it back into that far corner. Now, far slot, quick shot there by Volkema, blocked in front there by Merkley. 4:25 remaining in the third. Time starting to become a factor. Quick shot, deflected on its way through. It went wide. And now to the near corner. That's Roginski, intercepted there by Crawley. Crawley back the other way from the left side, thrown across. It's a bad pass. Volkema powered off the far side boards all the way down. Corpus Christi's got to think about pulling Carney at some point in this game. We're down to 3:55 and counting. Quick wrister, fought off there by Bulback. In and out of his glove as it gets the protective netting. Another great alert save off a rocket of a shot there by Carlock. The Northwood, Ohio native, standing tall for the Bugs.
Congratulations, you won tonight's 50-50 raffle. Please claim your prize at the team store located behind section 115. Ticket number 163287.
Face off to the left of Bulback. One there by the Bugs. It's a good win. And played back out to center. Fetchko back on, by the way, or back out of the box, so he's allowed to come on. Now along to the far side, Simpson saddles it off the far side boards all the way down. 3.5 along to the near corner, remaining in the third. Stumple along to the far side, on over to Carlock. Carlock now just spears it in behind the cage of Bulback. Puck laced up ahead. Brimmer couldn't handle it, and now Sedlicek just going to take it all the way back. Over to the near side there to Gockler. Along to the far side, up ahead. Here's Heidi. He'll gallop up across the blue line, in deep into the ice race zone, but they come on for icing. 3:03 left in the third. Mudbugs still on top by 2 goals. Mudbugs trying to even their record at 5-5-2. Wow. Corpus Christi called a timeout. We'll take a break as well. We'll have more after these messages. Shreveport 3, Corpus Christi 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back in to the American Bank Center. Coach Soupy's got the board out, and he's got a couple of scenarios he's drawn up for the Bugs right now. This faceoff's going to come out of the ice race zone. Obviously, a faceoff draw and a win would be huge. Of course, the ice race are going to try to get the puck in deep into the Shreveport zone as soon as possible, and they will get Carney out of the cage for the extra attack. Face off far blue line. Gato will take it for the Bugs. And now along to the far side. Quick shot toward the net. It redirected its way through. Diving save made there by Bulback. As Person was in front, Carney came off for the extra attacker. And a big hello to the Conley family watching. Glad to have them with us. From Bossier City. We love the Bo, and we love the Conley family. Face off along the right wing circle to the left of Bulback. Face off one there by the Mudbugs, and they're able to knock it all the way down. Good job there by Gockler. Empty net to my right. Goes down for icing. That's okay. .243 remaining here in the third. Mudbugs 3, Ice Rays 1. Face off in the right wing circle yet again. Face off one there, tied up. We're going to give the win, maybe a draw. Along now, played back to the right point over to Foglia. Foglia, 6 attackers. Right wing circle, quick shot there by Contreras, went wide. And it comes out of the zone. And now, along to the far side, Contreras has it. 2:20 left in regulation. Drop back on over to Contreras. Contreras has it. He'll work it up the ice. Along to the right side. Drop back pass. In deep now. That's Merkley toward the net. Taken away. Volkema has it along the end board. Just going to pin it in. Now Sedlicek, just a soft clear back out. Good job there by Sedlicek. Under 2 to go in the third. Now swirled into that far corner. Battling for it. Now on back to Curtis, the captain for Corpus Christi. Back to Foglia. He'll walk the line to the point. Fires a shot. It goes wide at the far side of Bulback. Now play to the right point. Mudbugs trying to steal. They cannot. And now the puck is chopped all the way down. That's a good job there by Heidi. Still time. 1:25 remaining in the third. Mudbugs still on top by 2. Good move. Far circle. Quick shot. Left pad save. Rebound chance. Oh, what a stick in front there by Doherty. He might have saved a rebound chance. Along to the near side to the right of Bulback. Battling for it is Contreras. Spins it out of trouble over to Nekamiev. And the puck nailed down the empty net. It's going to go wide and all the way down, but too slow for icing. They're going to wave it off. Under a minute to go here in regulation. Foglia to the right side. Puck rattle in to the near side. Paddle away there by Bulback. Held in there now. Empty net. Mudbugs have it. That's Morse. Morse toward the empty net. He scores! Drake Morse with the empty netter, and that'll do it with 41 seconds to go. Mudbugs 4, Ice Rays 1. Love the Drake as Shreveport puts the icing on the cake and the cherry on top of this game. Drake Morris with his first of the season. He's all smiles. It's an empty netter for him, but hey, in the stat book, they go as good goals. Just as good as those snipers. Shreveport 4, Corpus Christi 1. Face-off won there by the Ice Rays along the far side. Puck popped toward the net, sticked away there by Bulback. Along to the near corner, twisted around far side, Doherty. Up along off the stick of Roginski, back out to center. Now taken away there by Doherty to the near side there to Copri. Copri now along the right side to Morse, the latest goal scorer. Back on over to the near side. Copri intercepted there by Seitz, 15 seconds. Puck now just lofted back into the far side. 10 seconds left now. Played back out. No, held in there in the Shreveport zone. 5 seconds. Doherty will seal it up. And now Nichols got it. Back out to center, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up. Final score, Shreveport 4, Corpus Christi 1, and a great effort from Devin Bulback and the Shreveport Mudbugs as they improve their record to 5-5-2. Final score, the Mudbugs 4, the Ice Rays 1. The Mudbugs get the split at the American Bank Center. And a big win to snap a 3-game losing streak. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show. Final score, Shreveport 4, Corpus Christi 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant post-game show here at the American Bank Center. The Mudbugs snap a 3-game losing streak as they take care of Corpus Christi tonight by a final score of 4-1. And this one's got to feel good because they kind of exercised some of the demons that they've been facing and, of course, not playing last weekend. It started with Jake Mack. It was a lot of firsts for the Mudbugs. Jake Mack able to tip home his first goal of the season. It came at 13:38 of the first. Great work from Onstadt and Burke Simpson to feed Mack in front. It was 1-0 after one period of play. And in the second, Corpus Christi tied it as Stepan Kuznetsov squeezed one past Bulback. Wanmacher and Jensen got the assists. It was the only blemish on Bulback's brilliant night tonight as he picked up his third win between the pipes. Then at 12:39, the Mudbugs regained the lead. It was Connor Gato down low. Brilliant feed from Brimmer. Fetchko got the secondary helper. It was a power play tally, and Gato slammed home his second of the season as the Mudbugs went up 2-1. It was a 2-1 lead going into the third. Similar situation as last night, but the Mudbugs wrote a different story. At 9:17, Lucas Sedlacek on a 3-on-3 scenario had a breakaway. He went to the backhand, faked it, went to the forehand, wide open net. He slammed home his fourth of the season on the breakaway, and the Mudbugs led 3-1. And then at 19:19, Drake Morse able to get his first of the season. Empty netter, Burke Simpson gets the assist. Burke Simpson with 2 apples tonight and the Mudbugs win 4-1. The Mudbugs win, and that win puts them at a 5-5-2 record. They now have 12 points on the young season. Final scores elsewhere in the South. Odessa beats Lone Star in overtime 4-3. New Mexico and Wichita tied at 3 with 8 minutes left from Albuquerque. I'm Chet Yoder, signing off here from the American Bank Center. Our next broadcast will be next Friday night. The Mudbugs will be in Amarillo, Texas at the Amarillo Civic Center to begin a 2-game series against the Wranglers. We'll have that puck drop for you at 7:05 next Friday night. Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show at 6:50. We hope you join us then. Until next time, I want to thank all our fans, corporate partners, and viewers for tuning in to tonight's game. Final score, once again, Shreveport 5, Shreveport 4, Corpus Christi 1. Have a good night and a better tomorrow, and as always, claw